Hey everyone, it's Tony from Mr. T's Toys, the place to review and discuss vintage and modern toys and geek out over fandoms from today and yesterday. And today I thought I would break out some of my Ninja Turtles. I picked up this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem Mega Mutant figure, and I thought I'd open them up and compare him to some of the other smaller turtles. I don't have anything else from this movie. This was the Mutant Mayhem was the 2023 animated movie that Seth Rogen wrote or collaborated writing and producing it. And I remember taking my boys to the theater. We all went and watched it, enjoyed it. The animation's a little bit different. I prefer the old-fashioned style of animation, but this was it was definitely good story, good voice acting, and some pretty cool mutants that came out of it. And that's one of the fun parts of Ninja Turtles. Has always been like really cool mutations of various crosses of animals and humans in this fandom. So so you see some pretty cool artwork here with this Mega Mutant, and I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't watched the movie, but I thought we could at least just read what it says on the back here. So when Superfly and his devious mutant making device fall into the Hudson River, what comes out is something the Turtles could have never predicted. He transforms into Mega Mutant, a combination of the Hudson's many underwater critters and any other animal encounters. I think the rest is all in different languages. And then so we see he's got Superfly wings. He's got a movable mouth. So it's kind of a body of a whale. That's why he's so huge. He's got a twisting claw. And he's got this whale tail and some type of mud legs. So let's get him opened up and take a look at him. See if I can get him put together. The other little turtles here will probably fall down. Okay, Leo's up for now. We'll see how long that lasts. So let's see here. We got some rope here for part of them. Yeah, it looks like he's tied down. So one thing about this packaging, it's not as exciting when you're opening it because, well, it's basically been opened. When you see this on the shelf, you know exactly what you're getting anyways. But let's, I think we'll get a good feel for him once we get him out and get those wings on. That should add to how cool he is. I think, any like giant monsters like this are pretty fun. And historically, I've had, look at that claw. Does that open up? No, but it is articulated. So, I love having, some big monster toys to throw in there with the supernatural figures that I might have. So these work with Ninja Turtles, but this might work with who knows? It might work with some DC superpowers. They might come across some type of a monster like this that you get Aquaman in there helping out the Justice League. Okay, there we go. So got some action there with his jaw. And that, you see that just snaps shut. So that is nice. And let's get this arm in. Actually, let's get the wings out first. So it all looks to be tied in. So just with a little knife here, we can just cut off all of the ties. And the whole thing should come out quite easily. So it doesn't even look like they've used any adhesive with this plastic. So that's interesting. Okay. Suck out. All right, so it's got a bunch of little wing pieces. So There's a small one. A couple bigger ones. I hope there's a guide so I know which ones go where. Okay. So this must be an anti-theft measure here. Oh, for to keep these wings from getting stolen, I think. They're certainly in here securely, that's for sure. So now I have been tempted to get these figures from this movie just because they are fun, and you know, the colors of the Ninja Turtle toys have always they display well, the great playability, and I know with my boys, with my older boys, we've had a lot of the Ninja Turtles from the 2012 series. Almost all of the figures. We got as many as we could find. There we go. That clicks in easily. But you know, my youngest, he hasn't really been too big into these toys, so I have not really been haven't really been buying them. So, but this one I just couldn't pass it up. It just looked too, you know, it was just too cool. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be any instructions, but I think each, if you can see here, each tip for the wing is shaped unique to the holes that they go into. So I believe this one goes in here, but maybe not. That one, this one's a little bit bigger, so this one definitely goes in there. Okay, yeah. So that, I'm guessing the smaller the hole are these little ones back there. So this one's got to be here. Yeah, that snaps in. This guy should be right here. Should snap in better than that. Let's see here. I'll give it a little bit of force. Yeah, there we go. That snapped. So one of the things that, I don't know if it's my OCD, but anything that's not symmetrical, sometimes my mind has trouble enjoying it. But but I think this will be an exception just because it is a mutant. All right. So which side goes where? This looks like the bigger hole. Let's see if it fits. It does. Perfect. So that means that one goes in here. So there you have it. That's what the back looks like. And here's the front. Like, what a mug on this guy. There we go. I mean, you've got, that looks like an elephant in there. What is that, a giraffe, an octopus, obviously a giant crab arm here. This is some type of, what is that, spiders? Some under, you know, oh, I mean, he is and then obviously the whale, you've got some little turtles. That's kind of funny. There's some little turtles on there. And there's more stuff that's maybe underneath the skin of the whale. And you open them up, and there doesn't seem to be, there's nothing real, you know, on the inside there. Oh, well, I think that's just an imprint from here, but it looks like an anchor. And then the tongue, same plastic as everything else, so oh, his big claws hitting the camera. That's how massive this guy is. These big red eyes. So this you know what, I'm glad that I picked this up. If I was going to get anything from the Mutant Mayhem, I'm glad it was this guy. I remember seeing the movie, and when I watch a movie like Ninja Turtles or what have you, I always think, oh, are they going to make the toy for that? And what's the toy going to look like? And I think this character in the movie was much bigger than this, but the fact that they tried to do it and got him as huge as they did, that's pretty cool. So you can't. So these are different turtles, but they're both the same size as the Mutant Mayhem turtles. So you can kind of fit them in head first, at the feet hanging out. You can do some fun stuff, do some fun shots, some good playability. Mikey's, I think he's a little smaller in this line. He might fit almost all the way in there. So, but if you were just to size them up, they're about the size of his leg as far as height goes. So this is and it's, it's well made, some articulation here on the tail. So it's definitely a toy that you can use it for display purposes, or the kids could have some fun with it, playing with it. It's going to last a little bit. Maybe some of these various little arms and stuff might break off over time. But for me here at Mr. T's Toys, I think this will be a great addition to the Ninja Turtle shelf. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe. And if you already are subscribing, thank you so much.